All right, guys, so moving on this collar tie defense / counter offense, we're going to get into another slide by here. So we went over like traditional slide by, which I mentioned previously is one that I've had more success with. Now, the second option, I've seen a lot of guys have success with this at the college and international level. I think that part of the reason for that is if you have longer arms. I'm really short, I don't, so it's harder for me. But for taller people, I think this one can be a little bit easier, and I'll kind of show you why in a second here. But so we're getting back into the same position. Tony's got a good tight collar tie here. And previously, if you remember, I was going over using this thumb block and elbow bind to kind of slow him down in this position, even though he's still in good position here. For this one, I actually prefer to come to my own collar tie, even though I don't really have much with this. The same thing as with our thumb block. If you remember, we mentioned positioning on the collar tie at the beginning. If my elbow is pointed down here, I'm in an okay position. Even though he has head position on me, it's going to be hard for me to hit my own attack or shot from here. But if he were to shoot on me, I at least have my forearm here as a block as opposed to my thumb. I at least have this. Now, I can keep this elbow bind on this side if I want. If you would like to do that, you can do that as well. But again, just like on the first slide by, getting pressure into us is really important here. Now, what's going to be different on this one, if you remember, on the first one we came underneath. We were doing what I was saying, checking the watch. This one, we're going to reach over the top. And again, this is where, having short arms, it's kind of hard for me to get this sometimes on people. But we're coming over the inside of the bicep and kind of like grab on the back of the tricep. And instead of doing this motion, we're going to do the same footwork, but we're going to pull this through. And again, this is kind of, I guess it can be a preference thing. I think it's important to play around with both because I've seen people be very, very good at this. I just personally have always struggled to get this. So Tony's got his collar tie here again, or I have my counter collar tie here with my elbow pointed down. I can come elbow bind until I'm ready to go for the move. Again, I don't want to telegraph it. I don't want to just sit here like this. This is a giveaway. And also, I have a window here I'm creating. I don't like to have my elbow out for an extended period of time here. So when I'm ready to hit this attack, so if I'm pressuring in, when I'm ready to hit the attack, it's just a quick transition, and I'm grabbing on the back of that arm. And as I'm ready to go, same thing's going to happen with this hand as before. If you remember, we had the thumb block, and we switched to our collar, which turns into a claw then. We don't need to actually worry about doing that this time since we're starting with the collar tie already. So pressuring in, I'm ready to go. My feet, I'm going to get hip to hip again, pulling this through. And the same thing, trying to drag him all the way down to the mat.